Hey guys, my name's Mary Ward. I'm the Assistant Professor of Graphic Design at MSU Northern, and I am going to be teaching Global Visual Culture this spring. I just wanted to mention this is going to be a syllabus review video, so we're going to go over the syllabus together as a video. But also I wanted to mention Canvas is new to you, potentially, and it's new to me. So I've normally taught this course in Brightspace, but MSU Northern has recently switched to Canvas. So, and that comes down from MSU Bozeman, which is kind of the mother campus of MSU Northern, and Bozeman said Canvas is the way to go, so that's what we're switching everything over. So bear with me if you notice issues with the course shell, just please get a hold of me. Texting me or emailing me works really well. Texting is faster, obviously. So let's look at the syllabus. I have it here as a link. It's a document. It should take you to OneDrive. You're not going to be able to edit it as far as I know. If you are, let me know because I don't want you guys to be able to edit it. But so I actually have it here. For you, it should work, but you will have to sign into OneDrive. Also, OneDrive is going to be in the navigation for the course so that you guys can access your OneDrive if you want to write a paper in Word. You just need to get logged in, and I think you can log in using your NetID and password. If you have questions with that, just let me know if you have trouble getting into OneDrive. I always log into OneDrive with my NetID and password, the same one that I use to get on to any of the computer labs, or the same one I used to get into Brightspace last semester. So, okay, let's go over the syllabus. 3 credit hours. This is my phone number. Please text me if there's any issues, if you have questions. That's the fastest way to get a hold of me, especially on like weekends or evenings. Of course, don't text me early or late, but early in the morning or late at night, but you can definitely text me if it's not late or early in the morning. So email mary.ward@msun.edu, or you can email me in Canvas. Like I said, we're all probably getting used to Canvas now if you've used Brightspace in the past. So it's going to be a little bit of a learning process. So Global Visual Culture, that's this course, will be a journey into the concepts, processes, techniques, and media used by artists of the past and of today. We're going to be discussing art from around the globe to understand how that shapes our culture, or vice versa. And students, you should be able to gain enough understanding of the cultural visual language to be able to identify and discuss the geological and historical contexts of a variety of different art objects. So if you see an art object, you should be able to, roughly place that in a timeline, hopefully, roughly be able to tell me around where you think it might have originated. It's going to help you a lot with that. After you take this course, you'll be able to identify those things. You'll be able to learn the process of art critique in written form, and you'll be able to identify the elements and principles used in artistic production. So the elements of art and the principles of design, we're going to be kind of going over those quite a bit. And you should be able to identify those once you look at a painting or a drawing later on. After you take this course, you'll be able to identify what elements of art and what principles of designs that artist used in that artwork. So with the skills from this course, you should be able to identify, understand, critique, and appreciate art from varying time periods and geographic locations. So here's your course materials. This is Preble's Art Forms, the 12th edition by Patrick Frank. Pearson is the publisher. This is the ISBN number for the print edition. The e-text is going to be cheaper. This is usually what most students go with, is the e-text. You can check the MSU Northern bookstore, but I know that she has a hard time getting print copies in. She does have, I believe, access to e-text. Just make sure you get that 12th edition from 2019. You can get loose leaf versions, you can get used paperback versions. Just make sure you get the copyright year of 2019. You can go on chegg.com, you can go on Amazon, you can go on eBay, you can go to the bookstore if you're on campus. And even if you're not, you can still, I believe, use the e-text from the bookstore at MSU Northern. So those are all options. You might have to Google MSU Northern Bookstore, but you can find their number online and call them. There's always somebody there to answer the phone. Let me know if you have trouble finding a book, but I would suggest ordering your book soon. Strongly suggested materials. Obviously, this is an online course, so a personal computer and an internet connection is a good idea. Got to have that. A notebook to take notes in, especially for chapter, when you read a chapter. Also, I am providing lecture videos, so you'll be reading and watching the videos to kind of reinforce the reading, and then taking a chapter quiz every week. And then there's usually some sort of activity, discussion, or assignment that week as well. So anyway, I will keep moving here. So this is the weekly chapter quizzes. They're worth 30%. Assignments, quizzes, discussions, all together worth 40. And then we have two major projects. Project number 1, visit an art gallery or artist studio. That's 15%. And then the public art project is worth 15%. So this is the weekly schedule. Basically 1 chapter a week. We skip chapter 2, so don't be alarmed. We are not covering chapter 2. And then we kind of just go through in order for the most part, except for in week 15 and finals week, we skip to chapter 18. And there's a couple of these where where there's a couple weeks here where you can see there's a major project due, which are worth 15%. So chapter 6, or week 6, I'm sorry, at the end of week 6, project number 1 will be due. End of week 10, project number 2 is due. And then finals week, we just keep it light. I mean, I split this up over 2 weeks on purpose. Chapter 18, so that we could, kind of split that up and have kind of a lighter load towards the end. I actually tend to have a little bit lighter at the end and a little bit heavier at the beginning. That's how I kind of create my courses. I just think everybody's burnt out at the end, so I try to take it easy on you at the end of the course, which is the opposite of most courses. Here's the letter grades, pretty standard stuff. Remember, D's don't get degrees, so just remember that. Like, I always say that to students, because some students don't know that D is not really passing if it's something that's required for either your major or your minor. So you need to get a C- at the best. Hopefully better, obviously, but no D's, please. Student responsibilities, you need to check Canvas daily. Try to read those announcements. It's not structured quite the way Brightspace was, but take a look at your announcements. Go through the modules, the weekly modules. Complete your chapter readings. Take your chapter quizzes every week. And then complete any additional assignments in the modules in a timely manner. You do have those 2 major projects worth 15% of your overall grade. You want to get those done. You want to try to do a good job on those. You're kind of working on those throughout the semester. Try not to fall behind, because it can be hard to catch up once you fall behind, just like anything else. Obviously, reading the book and completing the quizzes is a pretty large chunk of your grade, 30%. So make sure you take reading seriously. Like, just plan on reading nightly for 15 or 20 minutes a night to try and get that reading done every week. And then also watching those lecture videos is going to really help reinforce the reading, and it will help students that have a hard time with reading comprehension. Reading is still required, but so don't just look at the chapter videos. Definitely still read, but if you could do both, then you're really going to have that stick in your mind, and you'll probably do better on those quizzes. Email, text me if you need to get a hold of me. Texting is faster. Obviously, include your name in the text so I know who's texting me. Late work, it is accepted, but it will be cut down a letter grade for being tardy. And then a second week that passes, it will be cut down another letter grade. And then after 14 days, I no longer accept late work. So just remember that. No attendance for this course since it's online. Office hours, I don't really have any office hours for this course. That being said, I'm more than willing to meet with you if you wish. I can meet via Zoom, in person if you're in town here in Havre, Montana. We can also talk on the phone. A lot of times I talk to students on the phone, but we just email me to set up a time to meet, or set up a time to Zoom, or talk on the phone. And also if you text me to set up a meeting time, just include your name in the text. This is the Academic Integrity Misconduct Code, the accessibility statement. So if you think you might have some sort of learning disability, but you're not sure, Jonna Antonich is available. She's in Cowan Hall 211B. This is her phone number. She can test you and help you out if you think you might need special accommodations. Tutoring Central, they can help you quite a bit. And then Canvas technical support. If you are learning Canvas this semester, which I'm thinking a lot of you are, Jason Gear, Brittany are in their offices in Cowan Hall 104. You can call them, you can email them, they can help you with Canvas. And you can also ask me, but I am honestly learning as well, so I'm not going to be as helpful this semester, but I'm guessing after this semester I'm probably going to be feeling so much more confident in this, and I'm sure you'll be in the same boat. So anyway, I look forward to the semester, and I hope you guys enjoy yourself. This is a fun class. It's a fun subject. So I'm anticipating this to be a good semester. All right, talk to you later. Bye.